I just wanted to talk to you today about these 15-minute cities that you've all heard about, you know, like Oxford, and there's a few other cities as well that are developing this idea of 15-minute cities. This is where you live in a city that's divided up into zones, where everything you need will be within a 15-minute walk. Yeah. Anyway, so if you go outside your zone, you're going to be fined, unless of course you've got a permit to go outside, and often these permits are around about 100 journeys a year, as the one in Oxford would seem to indicate is what they're doing. But one of the most disturbing things that has occurred to me, they're not doing it for the environment, they're doing it for the revenue that they can collect and the fines that you can generate by going outside your zone without your permission or permit. The reason I say this is because the towns and cities that are implementing this 15-minute rule aren't improving the infrastructure. They're not putting in doctors, dentists, supermarkets, you know, all that kind of things that you would expect to find within a 15-minute walk. I mean, my local dentist was non-existent. I don't have a dentist. I haven't seen a dentist for 3 years. So if I did find if I could find a dentist, I think my nearest one that can have a space is about a good half an hour away by walking. And of course I've got myself on that waiting list to see a dentist. But yeah, digressing again. So my doctor's is a good 10-minute car drive away, so you're looking at maybe 45-minute walk to that doctor. And my local supermarket is a good 20-minute walk away. It's about a 10-minute drive away, so you're looking at 30-minute walk to get to a supermarket, and then you've got to walk home again with your bags of shopping. So it's impractical, really, isn't it? I mean, yeah, who's going to go and do a week's shopping and expect to carry all that home in bags? Yeah, I know, ridiculous, isn't it? Anyway, so as I was saying, I think the primary idea behind these 15-minute cities is not to save the environment, it's to generate income for these councils. And I really do think that we need to stop this crazy idea of preventing you from going outside your zone without getting a fine. I really think that all these plumbers, painters and decorators need to stop visiting these councillors that are forcing this 15-minute cities idea on the electorate. This idea wasn't voted in. Nobody voted for this idea. It's just something that's come about since they've come into power. Maybe it was a secret all along that they were going to impose some kind of 15-minute city on the rest of us. But yeah, I really do think that it is time for a bit of unrest. Peaceful protesting, of course. I wouldn't advocate any other form of protesting. And of course, the way the government's going now is they're banning people from protesting their government, which is rather alarming, isn't it? So you're not allowed to protest the way what they're doing to us. But yeah, so how do you think these councillors and politicians will feel when they can't get a plumber or painter or decorator? Not that I would have a painter or decorator, but you get the idea. All these tradesmen that come round to fix your house, they're not going to be able to get anywhere. I do believe they tried an experiment where a painter and decorator tried to take paint on an underground train, and he was refused. So how is he going to get across town in places like London, because they will eventually become a 15-minute city as well. This ULEZ thing, people are already cutting the cables to the cameras. Yeah, so I do believe that we're in for a world of protest and disruption in the next coming years if we don't put a stop to it now. That's my key message, is put a stop to this business now. Anyway, I've rambled on. See you later. Bye then.